I am Max Anceloni. Welcome to Improve Your Groove Part 2. What I want to share with you in these lessons are exercises that will help you to deepen your feel. And these lessons are really a continuation of Improve Your Groove Part 1. In all of these exercises in this DVD, the only way you're going to get to play them is to feel the notes that you're playing. For example, playing in between the notes, so you're playing between, let's say, eighth notes and triplets. You can't write these notes on paper, so the only way for you to play these notes are to feel them. And through going through these exercises, it's going to deepen your feel because you're going to be forced to feel the notes and where they sit. So as a result, it will deepen your feel and a deeper groove will come out when you play. So in this section, what we're going to work on are exercises to bring you closer to be able to feel what it feels like to play in between the notes. Here is a beat from the James Brown tune Think, played by Nat Kendrick on drums. Perfect example of playing in the cracks. Here is an Afro-Peruvian rhythm called Festejo. This is in 6/8. The feel is in between 6/8 and 4/4, or triplets and 16 notes. This in-between feel makes this groove very, very funky. Here is a rhythm from Cuba called Songo. So when you learn all these different feels, it really deepens your own feel. And it's just like somebody who's learning rudiments, different independence or coordination exercises. The more you know, the easier it is to play and the more vocabulary and possibilities you have on the drum set. And it's the same with learning new feels. It deepens your feel in the way of you've internalized all these different feels and they're at your disposal whenever you want to use them. So when you're able to do this and be able to control the placement of the beat and to be right on and consistent and to still feel where the time is, this is a very powerful tool. Because then you can place it exactly where you feel the beat, even if somebody else is playing a different time feel, meaning they feel the beat in a different place, or if you're playing with a metronome, you could play behind and still feel where the time is and keep it consistent. So when you start getting a handle on the beat placement and also playing in the cracks, what we did earlier, being able to play either closer to the eighth note feel or the triplet feel, and also what we did in the first DVD, all the work on dynamics that we did, so you're able to play any dynamics within the kit on each instrument, but also the whole kit as a whole as compared to the whole band that's playing. So this is very powerful, these three things together. You could pretty much have anything thrown at you and you could just adjust and fit in to whatever you feel that's needed in the moment. And what a cadence is a place where a resolution happens and where something comes to a resting place. And in classical music, we learned about full cadences and what they also call deceptive cadences. And a full cadence is where it falls on a chord and also on a beat in the bar where it feels like a final resting place where, okay, this is the end either of the song or of a section of the song. And a deceptive cadence is still a resolution, but it still feels like it hasn't totally resolved. So it kind of leaves you wanting more if you're listening to it. It creates a kind of tension. And I see the same thing you could do on the drums for rhythmic cadences. So what I want to show you in this section are ways to kind of open up the time and make it feel like the time is actually longer than what it is by placing accents in different places in the bar and not always placing them after every 4 bars, after every 8 bars. It could really open up the time and the feel. Another way to make the time feel wider and longer is to create tension in a groove. And I like to do this by playing short notes and then long notes, so 2 opposites. The tension that's being created and then a final release kind of doesn't make things so predictable and square.